What's going on, YouTube? You're back with Shades. We're continuing our Let's Play of Katawa Shoujo. I'm kind of second guessing myself. Did I say Katawa Shoujo in the part before this? I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, last time we left off, we went to the library with our new friend Lily and met up with a librarian and that quiet girl that is in our class. And then when we were trying to be friendly, apparently our character was way too awkward about it and she ran away. So, hey, did you notice a girl run past here? Maybe. What did she look like? Long dark hair, kind of shy. She had, well, some scars on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanukkah. You wouldn't be talking about Hanukkah, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear. Yuko, would you excuse me? I better try and find her. Sure. I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time. Right, I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What did you do? Nothing. I was just looking for some books and then she got this fit and ran off. The most of anything I could think of was I might have looked at her general direction a few times. Well, she's a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy, I think, and she's not accustomed to talking with other people. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder. It's just how she is, I think. Yuko doesn't sound at all that convincing. And again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casually only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something to that, but resists it. I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile, and she blushes heavily. What? Did that sound stupid? No, it sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us has anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desks really like doing that. Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing. But I have to do it. I hope it's not too inconvenient for you. Oh yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because... I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbag where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I surprised myself with that too, honestly. At least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else. I see. But she doesn't say anything else and just checks out my books for me. I guess that's what they call tact. Holding the library books with one arm, I trawl in my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turn around to see who's talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Who's me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we've met before. Yesterday. I don't think so. I would remember someone who I don't think so. I would remember someone who I only met yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Prove that we met before. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with uncomprehending fear. How did you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one of two things. Either we have met, and you are telling the truth, and I just can't remember it, or you're a spy. What the hell is with that face? That's amazing. He pauses. A psychic spy. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to mad in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenji points a finger at my face demandingly. Unlike you! Stop that, man. We just met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies! If you think you can pass as Hisao because I'm legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim, maybe at the distance. But who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him, exasperated. I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there! Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you. Saying again, then once again for good measure, I step backwards just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good, I think. Something wrong? I don't know, just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually, even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either. That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in. I'm slowly starting to think Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. You see, that's how it is, this world. There's no justice, you see? Even if when I lose, I win, and because I don't lose, the lesson. What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? Yeah, it's nothing. I'm just scared. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally too. She actually ran away from me. Was my fault really, I think. I'm not really used to all this yet. A girl? A cute one? Cute, that's still a hard question. She has a nice body and really beautiful hair. But the face? I guess it could go either way. She was cute. Yeah, cute I guess. I knew it. There are a lot of cute girls here. A strange disproportionate amount. I believe there's one of the dark secrets of the school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets. Yeah, dark secrets. Extremely dark, like a black hole. Have you noticed that the number of girls in the school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40. Oh, really? So, I guess that can partially explain why there's more girl characters than guys. I guess. He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but it's a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no. What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I am not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. I believe that this school is a battleground, the site of a feminist oh my god. Oh no! This is not a subject I want to get into. The disparity in the numbers of men and women is a clear sign of how far they've come. In case this Cold War turns hot, and they will have superiority in numbers. Holy freaking shit. There's another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. I want to slap him. That's so stupid. That's not what feminism is. Even in America, women are majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the build-up of military has always been a clear sign of imminent war. What military? Women naturally occur more in nature a lot. That happens. So shut the hell up. I'm getting kind of mad. This guy needs to learn to shut up. Japan is the first step. Our economy is badass. The country itself is a small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They're so cunning, as expected of women. Can I hit him? Can I hit him? Like, I don't care if he's blind. I want to hit him. Soon the day will come when Kenji's foils trails off ominously. That's why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you, just as they killed me. You will end up just like me. Oh hell no. I can't stop myself from blurting it out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of. So, you're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, vast feminist conspiracy. Oh god, this is what I think of when people like bash feminism, and I mean true feminism, not like misandry. Because there are some misandrists out there who claim to be feminists, but a true feminist believes in true gender equality, like myself. But something like this, it makes you want to hit him. Stop it. Stop. I lost you way back there somewhere around feminist infiltration. Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have some graphs and stuff in my room, and puppets. You like puppets? No puppets. You don't like puppets? Okay, graphs are still cool though, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. Oh, so wrong. Something on your mind, dude? Just think about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That is my dream. You can't steal a man's dream. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would invalidate the whole last part, and that part's kind of important. There can only be one, like in the foreign movie, where there can only be one, and in the end, there's only one dude left, because that was the point. This guy's so repetitive. I never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my grabs, and I have a list of other dark and complex conspiracies that the school holds as tangled as. Quick, finish my lines analogy for me. Be a pal. I'm going to bed now. It's extremely late. Doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Oh god, I can already feel that I'm gonna not like this character. Unless he redeems himself later. Please redeem yourself later. I don't want to hate characters. Later. He clasps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly. It's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I gave up and just go to my bed, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. It takes some time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels so good just lying there with my eyes closed. I know that feeling. This school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Yeah, I would say you're trying too hard. Be yourself. Don't think too hard on things, in all honesty. But then again, I do that all the time. Although I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place really is more a school and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I opened one eye, seeing school books and a bottle of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. The next day. What's gonna happen? Clearly Kenji is a weirdo, and I want to hurt him and educate him properly on the term feminism. Dear sweet baby Jesus, that was painful to read. I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I started doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that though. Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do, so the situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. Teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we're going on to break into groups again. I turn my head to see Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. The smile that says, "We have you now. There's no escape." Yatta! Hee-chan, looks like we're working together again. Yay yay! Oh my god! Hi! Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape now unless I were to jump through the window. Is that a choice? Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. What's wrong, Hee-chan? Oh, Hee-chan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining student council, didn't you? It's okay, Hee-chan. We were talking about it after you left. It would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Right? I'm so happy for you to be able to have a laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Oh well, people can be crazy, believe me, I know people just like this. Well, not the whole join student council thing. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into her serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. When I actually look at the stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only 2 problems. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much, considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is, and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there's work. The actual amount of work is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition, which is a good thing. Oh, hello Hanako. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room to catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone. I can't remember seeing her work with other people before. Thinking about how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there. Huh? Who, Hee-chan? Her, Hanako, over there. Does she always work alone? I think so, Hee-chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone? I was just thinking maybe she could work with us or something. No, I don't think that would be a good idea, Hee-chan. I'm guessing these people know that she's unnaturally shy and people don't want to force her to, come out of her bubble. Why not? Hee-chan wouldn't get along with her. Why? Misha shovels around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that lilting up and down quality present in everything she says. Just because, Shi-chan. Oh, does she talk like that? Maybe I'll add that to her voice. By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation and makes me realize again how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying the whole time. What, Shi-chan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy. That sounds so harsh, I'm not gonna say that. You said it anyway. I know, Hee-chan, it's fine if you overhear. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand a thing Shizune is saying, and vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time, so there's never a conversation Shizune will be left out of? Anyway, we should start on the problems now, Hee-chan. I've been told to either go for Lily. I think that's what my friend Cody was saying for me to go after first. And also to go after Hanako as well. Go after, that sounds so mean. To like, try to talk to them. But from the fan art that I've seen for Hanako, I could tell it's gonna be sad. Oh god, I kind of want to go for that one first, but then again, I heard from a friend of mine like a couple years back who played this game himself that this game is really finicky. Like, what you want the answer you think would be correct. Like, again, dialogue options kind of influence how things work. It's kind of like social links in Persona 3. With dialogue options you think would work, like completely do the wrong thing. So I may end up looking up a walkthrough, but I don't know until later. So we finished with time to spare, and I decided to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly the food is so far has been subpar. This sent Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. And what about the bill? Are they just arguing for the fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it they don't even notice at the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks, the ones that with actual boxed lunches mixed in, and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. But when I watch Hanako, it feels like I'm the only one who can see her, almost as if she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I see her looking over her shoulder toward the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I've started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. What to do? Oh no! Oh no! Can I save? Save over this one. I don't really need a new save state right now. Yes. I'm so gonna like take full advantage of lunch evolution theory. I'm so gonna take advantage of the save because I don't know what to do. Help. Personally, I would probably not talk to her because, like, as I've been told, she's been really shy and you can't really force it. If like situation like presents her to me to people talk to her, I'd be like, "Hi, sorry about scaring you last time." Oh my god, this is so hard. Okay, I know I'm not gonna look up a walkthrough until I really fuck up. So I'm gonna go talk to her. I still feel bad for making her run away yesterday, so I'd better say something. Hey there, Hanako. Hisao. Well, at least he remembers my name. Hey, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I didn't mean to startle you or anything. I'm just new here and I thought I should get to know my classmates. As Hanako looks up at me, I notice her scarring once more. It's a little bewildering that you can barely notice it from across the room, but it's so noticeable from close up. Well, yeah. That's okay. It was my fault. Nah, it wasn't anyone's fault, it just kinda happened. So are you waiting for someone? I started looking at the door before. Yes, Lily. Oh, you mean Lily the blind girl? Hanako only nods in response. Wow, the blind girl. Yes! Whatever. Hanako only nods in response, and I can't help but wonder if it's defining people through their disabilities of faux pas or of the worst kind, or just normal here. I guess that explains why Lily took off after her yesterday. She seems like a nice girl. Are you two friends? Yes. As if hoping Lily to appear, she checks over her shoulder again. I think I'm making her nervous again. I hope I'm not disturbing you right now. No, that's not it. It's just easier if Lily doesn't come here. Oh, because it's hard to get around the classroom? Not really. Hanako's gaze drifts past my shoulder and towards Shizune. Shizune? Hanako nods again. What about her? Don't they get along? Hanako shakes her head. Clearly this is something she doesn't want to talk about. Does make a strange sort of sense. Shizune and Lily not getting along so well. Communication between the two would be all but impossible. It's hard enough talking to Shizune through Misha, even when you can see whose hands are talking. Hanako is so focused on Shizune that I'm the first to notice Lily at the door. Oh, she's here now. Hanako spins around to confirm this. Upon seeing Lily, she moves quickly to the door. Lily! Ah, Hanako, good morning. Is the president here? Yes. Hanako glances over her shoulder at Shizune again, as to confirm she can't hear them even though that's impossible. I suppose we best be off then. Lily's sigh and tone of what seems like frustration makes me raise an eyebrow. I guess there's some enmity between the two. It's intriguing, but not really something I'd ask about. I'm sure if they wanted me to know, then they would tell me. This is only my third day here, so I'm trying to make friends, not finding out why people are enemies. Still, it's a little funny to find out that the school has little feuds, just like my old high school. All high schools have feuds. I don't see why this one wouldn't. Even if people are more tolerant of others, they're still going to get on each other's nerves. Hey Lily, how are things? I'm sorry I made you run off yesterday. Oh my, is that Kisao? I didn't realize you were here. It seems that Lily is a little embarrassed about being so frank in front of me. Oops. I scrolled up. Sorry Lily, I thought you realized. No, it's alright, Hanako. Kisao, please don't worry about yesterday. It was just a misunderstanding. If you say so, I'm still working this place out. Well then, I think you'll find most people are a lot more forgiving than elsewhere. If you're feeling a little confused, please don't be afraid to ask questions. Sure, I'll remember that. Lily? Lily? Lily gives a small nod of acknowledgement. I'm sorry, Hisao, but we must be off. Hanako really doesn't look at all comfortable here right now, and Lily seems to be a little embarrassed. I wonder if my apologies really made any impact. Mind if I accompany you two? I know I'm kind of pushing it, but Lily quietly, still smiling. I'm sure that we could accommodate you, can't we, Hanako? She looks at Lily, then at me, then she freezes wide-eyed. Sure! Well then, shall we go? I'm sure Lily wouldn't do this easily if she saw how scared Hanako looks, but it can't be helped now. Declining after the deal is sealed would only cause confusion and problems. No! Back out! Do it! Do it! Back out! So we leave, all three together. Lily walks beside the wall, letting her cane gently tap against it every now and then. Hanako comes along right beside her, so close that she's practically half-hugging her as they go. Although it must make her walking that much harder, Lily takes it in stride. As we turn around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a steam train. Hanako shrieks a little, and my vision briefly goes black. Okay, who socked me in the chest? One, I have a heart condition, so that's bad. Oh, opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer green eyes looking up at me. They belong to the perpetrator. A short girl bumped me has now fallen down the hallway floor. She wears a PE uniform and a very worried frown. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on a lunch break. More striking than that, though, is that she doesn't have legs. Or she does, and they're not flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs end in shins and feet made from some black metallic or plastic-like material. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural, and it makes me forget that my chest is hurting. For you, that's a bad thing. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose, and jumps up. Aw man, hey, are you alright? Sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going, and you just came out of nowhere. Sorry. She looks really apologetic in a hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch. Oh crap! Oh no! I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overexert yourself, don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. I try to rub my solar plexus to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. Oh man, no, we're not gonna have an attack now, are we? It seems normal. Hey, should I get a nurse? The worried high pitch. Hey, should I get a nurse? Sorry, I keep forgetting to do voice acting. I stared at her for a few seconds dumbfounded until I realized that I probably looked worse off than I really was, doubled over and looking all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. No need, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pulled myself upright, feeling my sore rib one last time and taking a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me, big time, but it's nothing more than that. You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. It's okay, I said I was fine, nothing's broken, no harm done. That's good, Hisao, what happened? She's not quite up to speed for obvious reasons, but she sounds very worried, more than what the situation deserves, really. Someone just bumped into me, nothing serious, just winded. Sorry, it was my fault. I was just going to get some stuff and I was in kind of a hurry. That someone here is Emmy, isn't it? The little girl coughs quietly and shuffles her plastic or metallic feet, looking down at them before saying anything. Hi, Lily. Hanako. I guess the girls know each other. Do please try to be more careful. You might be straight enough to endure these sorts of accidents, but there are people who aren't. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously, like a little child caught misbehaving. It's so cute I find myself smiling. Lolicon? I mean, yeah, she's cute, but she also looks like she's 12. I know that. I was just... I gotta go. The teacher will have my head. I promised to help with the printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, I've got to change and everything. Before any of us can say a thing, Emmy has already bolted away, leaving the hallway eerily quiet. Does that kind of thing happen often around here? There are more rules in Yamako than usual for running in corridors. But that rarely stops Emmy, it seems. She shakes her head weakly and offers a slight composed smile. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop her, I'm afraid. Shall we be off then? Lily heads off along the hallway and Hanako hurries after her. Then the route to the room the two used for tea is fairly simple to retrace, being still fresh in my mind from yesterday. I'm gonna end the recording here as I feel like this is just gonna start a whole nother long conversation. And this is kinda rude, I just left my other friends. Huh. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna end the recording here. So, this game seems to be really interesting. I guess, can I call it a game? I'm actually not quite sure if I can call it a game or not, because this is basically me like reading a story with visual effects, but yeah, I really like this because it's a constant story, characters seem interesting to say the least, there's always something new happening, and hopefully I will get through a good amount of this game. But I can tell already that's going to take a lot of time, and this game is probably going to be with me for a long time. So I will be trying to keep my playthrough videos to half an hour as to expedite this, because this is not a game. This is not something I can only play for 15 minutes then leave. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button. And if you have any suggestions for other games I can play in the future, leave those in the comments too. I'm always looking for new games to play. This was a suggestion, not a comment, but it was suggested to me for the longest time, and I was always interested in visual novels, so now I decided to give it a crack. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye bye.